I don't know. I found this video really funny. Please watch.
What do you mean? What do I bring to the table? You saw me. You saw me, right? And you came and you said, "Oh, I think you're cute." I said, "Oh, you too. I think you're cute. Do you want to go out?" Sure. We go out together. So when we're going out together, you are taking me to the table. I don't even know if there's going to be a table where we're going. You are the one who knows if there's a table. And then I just find the table there. And you ask me, what do you bring to the table? Nothing. I didn't know there was going to be a table. I didn't know there was going to be a table. We could have gone to the beach. It could have been sad.
You see this question, what do you bring to the table, as posed by men to these women? Firstly, that question makes it look as if relationships are business deals, you know. But you see, love, companionship, and partnership is not a negotiation where each person has to justify their worth. I'm telling you this as a man because I know you don't have sense. When a man asks a woman, what do you bring to the table? Oftentimes, it sounds as if you are interviewing her for the job and not trying to see her as a human being. Real relationships are about compatibility, shared values, and emotional balance, not an interview, not a CV, not a resume. Secondly, it is a one-sided question because most times the men who ask these questions rarely reflect on what they bring to the table as well. You just set up yourself as the prize, expecting the woman to prove her worth to you while you assume that your own is already established. That is arrogance disguised as standard. Thirdly, what I say about that question is that it reduces a woman to utility. I've always said this, we men need to start seeing these women as human beings. This question usually comes from a mindset that views women from the lens of what they can offer, like cooking, beauty, loyalty, nurturing, rather than who they are. It strips away individuality and humanity, making her worth conditional on service or benefit. A woman can bring peace, emotional stability, empathy, motivation, and partnership. These are things that cannot be measured, but it can make or break a relationship or marriage. And honestly, oftentimes that question is deeply rooted in insecurity. Men who ask that question are trying to assert dominance or trying to know a woman's value because they don't know their own. Confident men don't need to ask a woman what she brings to the table. They observe, appreciate, and reciprocate. You already know that the both of you are not the same, and individually you are going to contribute immensely to that relationship so long as the both of you put in the effort that is required. And one thing you fail to realize is that that question misses the whole point of partnership. In a healthy relationship, both people build the table together. The both of you bring strength, flaws, and growth potential. So the question should not be what do you bring to the table, rather it should be what can we build together. You see how calm I spoke to you today? If you still want to cry, see buckets.